Sitting on the couch with nothing better to do. Let's go watch Bikevids, Bikevids, Bikevids. 'Cause nothing beats a rainy afternoon. When you got Bikevids, Bikevids, Bikevids. Subscribe and like this. Greggy Bike Bikevids just for you.
Are you guys feeling it or what?
Hello, welcome back to Bikevids. I recently just got back from Grinduro 2022 up in Mount Shasta, and it was great. I think we're going to more or less just dive into it. We got some footage. I went up there with my friend Mark, and we had a great time. Did you do the Grinduro? Maybe we rode a little bit on the trails together. Let me know your experience down in the comments. Met so many great folks. It was a great time. Evident hard work from the event organizers. So we'll just let it roll. We'll get into it. Maybe we'll do some explanation when needed. But either way, awesome event and Grinduro. Let's do it.
By the law of contrition, I rose to the top of the room like smoke. But the joke was on me. Yes, the joke was on me. Yeah, the joke was on me. Not some that's enough, baby.
Just doing a little check-in from the road here. We've been on the road for about three or so hours, and we're headed on our way up to Mount Shasta.
The Grinduro.
That's right.
They canceled it. They kept our money. They said, you want to try again? We said yes.
For some reason.
Well, don't top off, but hey, a little extra squirt. That may be the squirt that gets us to Grinduro. There's the first time spot coming up. This, I guess, will answer the question, am I actually trying to go for it for some reason or not? It's a gravel climb is what I've been told. All right. All right, made it to the top of the first climb segment. Don't know why I do this to myself, but it's hard. I think we're kind of at higher elevation than Santa Cruz too, but I don't know. Having some difficulty breathing. Okay. Nice. We just did the timed downhill section. I guess like single track downhill. Like obviously I feel like a little more intenso for folks doing that kind of riding. But now we're just back in the beauty. Well, we never left the beauty, but the possibility of crashing just went way down. So yeah, we made it. It's gorgeous out here. Hey folks, this is kind of like a big fire road climb, and what I'm trying to do at the moment is just employ some good long climb strategy, which is basically get your pace that is doable and just kind of work that pace steady. When it's a little bumpy or slippery, it's a little harder to, I guess, make that happen. But have I said it's a beautiful day? It's a gorgeous day, and I really do love it up here. It's amazing. I can't wait to see some of this footage because it's just gorgeous, and I feel like I've had a little bit of a iffy day in my head, but maybe we'll talk about that later. Hey folks, I'm on the start of something that basically just has been referred to as the climb. Like I thought we were just on the climb. That's always worrisome. But right now paved, and eventually gravel, and I think eventually walking, but
I'm in a really pretty spot, but the oh boy, the last like lot of miles has been just so much climbing, and the hill climb up to lunch was really tough, and then as soon as we had lunch, it felt like I had to rush out of there, and then right after lunch, it was just like a ton more climbing, and I started cramping up, and I pulled over and sat down, and this guy on the motorcycle, one of the people who works there, pulled over, and I threw in the towel. And then some other people came down and said, "Oh, you're not that far from up there." I mean, it seemed like maybe a mile from where I was left, and maybe almost 1,000 feet of climbing more, but the alternative was turning around. And so I got some drink and some like sports drink and drank that down, and the cramps got a little bit better, and I've just been walking a lot, and there's a lot of walking, and a lot of people are walking.
been on this road climb, which is steep, for such a long time. I haven't seen anybody, and I haven't seen anybody behind me. So of course, like, I'm starting to slight panic. Did I fucking miss a turn? Like, that would really suck. All right, I was going the wrong way, and now hiking up this really, rocky trail. Here comes a motorbike though. That's cool. Yeah, so this is the climb, not the one that I did.
So I didn't end up turning around at mile 36, and I'm at mile 37.7 now, and hopefully I'm gonna keep going, and I'll walk a little bit more, and I'll get to some downhill, and then I'll be cruising downhill. But yeah, I mean, this place is really pretty. It's been really nice. Trying to make the most of it. Enjoy the time I'm up here. All right.
We would have be filming this with the mountain, but there's a hierarchy of YouTube videos, and so like the more popular YouTubers get the better background. So this is the background we got,
right.
and I hope you like it.
Yeah.
All right.
What is yours? Here's my kind of review of the whole ride.
This is good. Okay, this is good.
So this is kind of my review of the whole ride. The first climb was like about 7 miles, and it was tough, and it was perfect, like totally good. And then the downhill and the like rolling downhill was like some of the best part. I was just like ear to ear, grinning my face off. Loved it. It was so.
I didn't know I was so good at berms.
I knew you had it in you.
I did not. Yeah. So here you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So loved that part, and I loved the whole thing until we came pretty much back across. Like I just really enjoyed it until we kind of came back across where the camp is, and then the second section was like kind of like just hard.
I feel like it was like I hear you. Like I feel like there was this first part. It was like obviously challenging, you know, etc. But then all of a sudden the second half was like way harder. Not to say
the second half of the whole thing.
Yeah. It wasn't, not to say it wasn't fun, but yeah, it was kind of like, okay, you got a mindset of this is what the event is, and then in actuality you have no idea. But in a lot of events are like that.
Yeah.
A lot
you
of
got to
events
stick in the really hard climb somewhere.
Yes, yeah, and I feel like that's, you know, you hear people say, save this for that, and you got to save some for this, and you know, yeah. The cool thing is like coming back into town after the last time segment, after doing that amazing part around the lake. It's almost just like, I was just almost like recovery ride to the finish line, you know, like there's, what's the rush? Like you're on the city streets at that point, and there was maybe like a 4 or 5 mile, just like literally just slow, nice roll. And I feel like that's really cool. Like drink water, you know, just like, you know, slow the legs down. And I really liked ending like that. It felt like a really good ending. It probably is like contributes to the fact that I feel good right now.
Nice.
Take it.
Wanted to check in with Greg about expectations for the weekend since we're not there yet. Might speculate what are you looking forward to? What do you,
The Grinduro has 4 timed segments, so if you're trying to race, you only race on these timed segments. So knowing that, I've been, of course, just thinking constantly, going back and forth, do I actually, you know, do I want to go for it on those sections? And I wish I could say I didn't give a shit. That's what I want to say, but probably like yeah, I mean, I probably will go for it on those sections and see how it goes. But honestly, see how I'm feeling. I'm a little worried about not getting a good rest tonight. But yeah, my plan at this point is, I'll just say it, is just go hard on the 4-time segments.
I think for me, I'm going into this with just like, hey, I want to have a good time. I want to have a nice ride. I want to have fun and enjoy where we're at, because we went through so much effort to drive here. It takes like 5, almost 6 hours of driving time to get here. So, and it's looking like we're in some really pretty country. So I'm looking forward to seeing like the natural beauty of where we're going to be, because I haven't spent a lot of time near Mount Shasta before. So
that's the better answer. That's the better answer, kids.